Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy SCGRANT here, and we're back with episode 6 of being in the city of VAETERNUS. And well, let's just say that since the last episode, I have made a lot of progress. Because, well, let's just say that I've finally gotten the majority of the districts finally getting fully finished. Because once again, I was, in my opinion, was ready to move on to the upper parts of this entire city, of this entire build as a whole, because I was 100% ready. Because the only thing on my pretty much demand bars is mostly most industrial and the residentials, because once again, nothing's really going on with the commercial side of things. Since once again, you're going to be seeing that once again, like for example, my steelpunk bay is going to be pretty much completed. Also, I've already got onto one of my my little island district known as Conton Refinery, got that nearly finished, and Tusk Heights has also been finally finished, along with Spartacus Town. Spartacus Town is finally completed, and Ocean Hills is just pretty much done, and I will be getting to Stirring in the Stirring district will also be getting finished along the way too. Once again, this is episode 6, and a lot was done since the last episode. A lot was done behind the scenes, but I officially can say that we have finally reached the point where I will have eventually started expanding onto those empty plots of land to basically form it up. And I did promise that a new raceway will be coming more, and I'm hoping more. I'm looking forward to basically putting those parades, those financial lawns, and the new empty lots of land. But let's get right into it, because once again, it's pretty much one of those times that, if you took a look back of how the city started, there was barely anything going on, but as you're seeing in the background, a lot has been progressed, and everything looks the same as what you saw in some previous episodes. But trust me when I say it is finally at that point now, because there were at points where I had to pretty much remove like traffic signals at certain intersections, because look at that, I see a big traffic jam. I'm trying to make sure that everything was, look at that. Spartacus Town is finally completed. Yep, I used the Brooklyn and Queens creator pack for this one. It was finally done, because in fact, during when I was basically getting everything up and running, the sports gym that's in the middle of this district actually caught fire. I don't know what happened, but once again, the fire department was there on standby and was to put it out. Even had some of the helicopters coming in to basically put out the fire too, so that was pretty much a good plus. Also, pretty much, during the station's done. And even Royal Quarry is a new location. I even went as far as to use that Modern City creator pack, Modern City Center creator pack to basically make for the for a little bit of the Royal Quarry. That's what's called Royal Quarry. I put it there. And once again, and we'll go to Stratosphere Oats, is I believe that was called. Yeah, Stratosphere Oats was another place that's already been done, but we go over to Tusk Heights. It's finally done, bro. Yep, it is done. I am definitely gonna take a look back on it, but there is a little bit some leftovers that have yet to be done. But once again, Tusk Heights is done. It's official. I can now move on. But there is still some spots that are yet to get, full of buildings. You need to get filled with buildings, with growth buildings and assets. But once again, I went as far as to throw in an extra crematory. Yeah, put an extra crematory for this one, because once again, and we go to Conton Refinery, because once again, I went as far as to going because I actually looked at within the build, and there's actually some more leftovers. Sometimes some more, and look at that. More of the Royal Quarry has been expanded. I put a lot of parking lot spaces there to just fill out those spots. Truth be told, I never thought it was plausible, man. Once again, my Trippy Land amusement park is at 5 stars. It has reached peak. It's officially peak now. But we're gonna head back to the race HQ, and it turns out we actually did had 2 events go by. Yeah, if you actually take a look, you can see that these are the winners of the respective races, because once again, I didn't know there was actually a second race, but that came and went, and we already got 2 winners. Once again, they took home the cash prize, man. Once again, it was definitely a success for the Motor Raceway, and I'm hoping with the second racetrack we can finally delve into the hypercars. We'll see, Steelpunk Bay is now going industrial as hell, because once again, I even threw some financial buildings in there to make it stand out. And once again, we're just getting started, because it was a lot throw in a lot, man. Once again, head to the Sturdian District. We got lots going on. We're pretty much halfway done with Sturdian District, and apart from the fish market, we are delving into what I actually did promise was expanding out the downtown area. Yep, the downtown area was going to make use of the Financial District's mini expansion, and truth be told, I never thought it was going to come to this, but once again, it's going to take a lot of time to basically try to build up, especially with the stock exchange. Like, once again, things have not been looking good, and I'm hoping that will all change in the future episodes when I finally get this thing up to 5 stars. Get this entire stock exchange to 5 stars, because once again, I'm just throwing all my shares because, you know, got the infinite money cheat active. I'm just hoping to get the 5 stars to get this thing up and running. I already got the banks up and running and everything, like I said before. Truth be told, once again, there's some parts that I should have basically expanded upon. I'm hoping to get more in-game investments to try to at least get this up and running, because yes, it was obvious that I was still expanding out, because as you can see, we're finally getting towards the downtown area by expanding out further and further. Once again, the Ocean and Hills District is done. Yep, it is done, along with the rich little parts of the country. I even do it an extra, like, one of the things I added to this build was that for each district, that I put a policy that heavy traffic is pretty much abolished, meaning that you cannot basically clog up the traffic within the build itself. You just can't clog it, bro, because it could definitely lead to some complications. So I went as far as to realize that we're basically a long way from reaching those empty plots of land, because I did state before that if we jump into the very next episode, I will eventually have pretty much the majority of all this, as you see on screen, pretty much done. But the downtown area is going to take center stage, because I got to figure out, like, okay, how I'm going to be able to do this, because I got the 500 districts up and running. I just need to put something else down in order to fill it up, because I decided to put a little park and even a pond in there too. As you can see on screen, I even put a pond in there, and I'm hoping to get the Stormlight Park. Yeah, Stormlight Park and downtown area needs to take center stage, so I can get the monorails to those spots up and running. Because once again, there was a lot to pack in, because I have been busy outside of pretty much Cities Skylines. So, for example, I got my Rim Job side series up and running, and once again, this is episode 6, and after this video, you're going to be getting the 6th episode of the Rim Job side series. It involves a, and if you have not seen on my new backup on my current Twitter, in which my old one was gone, my second brand new Twitter page, I put up 4 vehicles that I'm going to be implementing into the Rim Job side series, in the SRT Viper GTS, the McLaren 570S, the Lamborghini Huracan, and a Ferrari LaFerrari. Basically, those 4 vehicles are going to be showing up after this video has premiered, and lots have gone down. Like, I'm going to be honest with you, because I have been very busy, and once again, when it comes to doing these type of videos, it's sporadic, because once again, I always upload weekly on the channel every Tuesdays and Thursdays, but you boy got other priorities to deal with. Let's the main channel, because once again, whenever something new or interesting comes up, because once again, lots go down, and this will be my last time giving you some commentary for a while, because I can tell you right now, and I'm gonna say it in this video, July 2026 is when I will not be posting any game related videos. I'm going to be taking a bit of a monthly break away from making gaming videos, but don't worry, I can tell you that by the time I am back with episode 7, we are pretty much gonna showcase, and if we do, I will showcase the triathlons or the parades and one of the new empty plots of land, because that is definitely on my to-do list to get basically looking forward to, because once again, a lot has went down, and basically even get Steelpunk Bay done, because yeah, I need to get that done, because if you look at the demand bar on the lower right hand corner of the screen, there is a lot of industrial financial demand. I'm like, okay, like, can I at least make sure all my residential's up and loaded, because we're about to be these 30,000 people living here, and that means that I will have to basically expand out even more to get another residential spot up going. Because once again, I'm a residential builder, but I'm gonna have to basically take a look back and see what needs to be added, because if we can reach, because I bet you that in episode 7, which is gonna be after this one, I may have succeeded 30,000 people living in this build. It's never my intentions, but yeah, it was never that I never got this far as I did when I did my Los Ondas build. But now that, yes, with the Conton refinery up and running, we finally got some vehicles and transports and other means of services. Finally cruising that long bridge, basically, because from island to pretty much the mainland. And once again, everything is running smoothly, apart from some complications. Apart from the usual, there's not enough educated workers, because once again, I need more institutes and more residential areas to basically combat that. But the thing is that there's been a uprise in death tolls. So basically, I had to throw in more hearses in to basically get that up and running. But yeah, I never thought it would come to this, but we have finally made substantial progress. And actually, we are definitely helping into the downtown area, and I'm hoping that the downtown area will be filled, and the steampunk bay will also get filled, because once again, I'm taking things one at a time, because it usually be at a circumstance that I would not get even near as far as I did, because when it comes to basically recording these videos, usually when it comes to videos that don't need commentary, I could just get them all out at ease. But when it comes to commentary, it has to be done at any moment. It has to be at a certain time frame in order to make sure that the audio is done and make sure everything's up and running. Because once again, when it comes to making the city build, I gotta make sure everything is monitored. Hold on. We got a fire. We got a fire. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, I got fire department on standby, so that's good. So that's pretty much off to it. So that's a little bit of cut down, because I just want to point it out that pretty much that everything is now progressing smoothly, and I'm hoping that the downtown area. I even put in a additional district called Central Junction, which is pretty much the center of it all, because once again, the objective for the city is to try to risk less, having less traffic, like make sure to prevent any more heavy traffic, because that could lead to complications. So I mentioned again, all the servants gotta get their respective designations, otherwise it could definitely cause problems in the city itself. I even have to remove some traffic signals to make sure that we get traffic smoothened. Because that's the thing. Because remember, in this game, the limitations of the game is your imagination. I gotta make sure that pretty much all these traffic is running smoothly. Because it is kind of weird, because I know in the second game there are in-game actions that act as a gameplay mechanic, but here they are non-existent, and that is pretty much good in my book. Because oh boy, do you know how much irritating that will be when they have to do an actual in-game actions as a gameplay mechanic? Like, oh boy. But thankfully for here, lots finally comes to switch. I'm hoping that with this I can now move up to the other mainlands. Basically districts 8, 9, and 10 are the current districts that have that are pretty much just empty plots of land that will be filled, because yes, there will be empty filled. But that's all I have for episode 7, and yes, do be told, I'm just hoping that things will get situated on pretty much on the investment parts, because once again, everything is ass right now. And apart, and well, that's all I have for episode 7, because once again, I will be taking a bit of a break, but I will be back sometime in August of this year to basically give you episode 7. Remember that. And a little bit of a shout out to the fishing market. Once again, they're bringing the fishies, and I also got the fish market up and running too. So that's all I have for this video, and the last I have in terms of commentary for a while. Anyway, without further ado, thank you all for tuning in to the city of Las VAETERNUS. We have finally made progress, but without further ado, I will see you all in the next one.